Hello, this is Shep, and we got Fernando helping us out behind the camera. What we have in front of us is a Global Expedition Pangea. The title on this reads 2019. It is certainly not, but I have a good explanation of why. So when Global Expedition originally built this Pangea, the box was set on a Mitsubishi. So it's a 2012 camper, and it was on a Mitsubishi platform. This has been changed over by the current owner to a 2001 Ford F550. So a couple different reasons for that change. One is 100 extra horsepower on the 7.3 diesel. The other reason for moving it to the 7.3 diesel, that is, a lot of people just think that's the best diesel engine ever produced. Whether it is or it isn't, I happen to be in that camp, really enjoy the 7.3, but it's before the change of the, the DEF fluid of the modern diesels. So the 7.3 can run on anything, so this would be well set up for Central America, South America, worldwide diesel. It would be able to take it no problem. The other thing versus it being on a Mitsubishi platform, anywhere, if you want to be in North America, almost every small town has a Ford dealership. Every town has a diesel mechanic so that knows the 7.3. So putting it on this platform, parts are readily available, they're plentiful, they're cheap, and it's going to be pretty hard to get stuck waiting for parts on something that's less common. So great design. That was all done by Global Expedition. So it was a pretty big feat to switch this box. There's a lot of engineering here. The current owner also created a pass-through between the cab and the camper. So that was a modification that was done with the chassis swap on that. So we're just giving you a quick look around. Can't wait to open this up. The Pangea, you see it in the down position right now. Pretty Airstream or sleek profile for good airflow is what I was trying to say. It's not forever tall, but then it opens up really quickly and easily. So we'll go through and open up all your access points. Just kind of giving you a quick look around as we go, and then we'll slow down. Just a quick overview, and then we'll slow down on our second pass. So, single cab Ford, again, that's a 2001, and one thing I want to show you is what Idaho did. They're like, wait a minute, what happened to the Mitsubishi? Is it a 2012? Talking about the box, we're talking about the cab, and they put that reassigned VIN number on there. That's the 2019 part, but also on the title is the second VIN, is the Ford VIN of 2001. So since there's three components going on here, Idaho just simplified it out. So it's the XL interior, which again for expedition style touring, pretty much what you want. You've got very few things to go wrong. You've got your roll-up windows, full bench, and there's that pass-through, which we'll get a better look at that once we have lights on in the camper. But that way you can just roll back or get to your cab nice and easy as well. So automatic 7.3. It is a 4-wheel drive. Oh, the other huge thing, can't believe it took me 7 minutes to get into. That looks pretty dark in there, so I don't make it pop out. If it's too dark and all you see is blackness, then you gotta do something about that. Only on the miles on this, just turned 35,000 miles. That's original. This was a government rig, so it didn't have a lot of use or miles, and it was sought out specifically for its condition, its low miles. And so those are manual hubs up front on your 4-wheel drive. And then really Easy just to pull that lever and you're into 4-wheel drive when you need it. Not a long time before. So dual battery, you've got your startup batteries. This is part of the heating system. This is super clever. It's you've got two massive tanks, fuel tanks on here. You've got your standard factory one, which is probably about 27, and then I believe your other tank is 60. So much to learn on this one. I have it written down somewhere. Hopefully I'm not steering somebody wrong by saying 60. I'll have to look at my notes. But the heating system with that Webasto is fluid, and so you can use this fluid to where if you're heating up your camper, you can run it, and so it's heating up your block as well. So if you're camping, cold camping, you've got, start up in any temperature, no matter how cold, is going to be super easy, super efficient. So 2 batteries for just your engine alone. We want to talk batteries before we open this up. This is a storage area that also houses most of your goodies to run this camper. So that big cord right there, it's coming off of the solar panels. We'll talk about those up front. Those are being fed into a 400 amp. That thing is just massive. Can you reach up in there? Lithium battery right there. That's a 2016. Yeah, that'll get you every time. Oops, sorry. So that's controlling all your power for your camper. 400 amp, huge battery there. All right. And back there you've got your IsoTemp. That's your hot water heater. And then we'll flip over to the other side as well. What I love about this design, and we'll see it from the top side, but the top is absolutely flat with nothing on top there because everything's back here. So that's an industrial AC unit right there, and that blows up right across your bed. So if you're hot camping, you can run your AC for about 2 hours just off of that lithium battery. There is no shore power option, but so if you want to use that and you want AC for more than 2 hours a shot, we're out here in Idaho, it's never that warm out here, you can buy a little generator, little Honda generator, and just store it back there, set it on the ground, and you can plug in and use a generator if you want. This one does not have a built-in generator, and the idea behind that is international travel. They're going to get banned. They don't want anything like that on ferries, tunnels, etc. So over here, you just flip the switch and then hit the extend button. And look how quick this goes out. All good. We got all kinds of room. It's a manual retractable awning. So pretty quick on the up. Sportsmobiles and their little tops takes probably 5 times that amount of time. And you've got a full door. And these are manual by design as well. No power. I always kind of forget how that rolls out. It's actually a lot easier. You just need more of a down position. So we'll go on in. Take a look at how thick these walls are. I mean, you've just got insulation. All the water's up within the bed. Go ahead and jump on up in there. So winter camping, not an issue. So you've got all your panel information there, light switch. What is really nice about this setup is this extends into a sleeping area, but these are all slate countertops. So you've got a nice dinette that's easy to use. Plenty of storage everywhere. We'll slide this in, and that locks into place. And let's drop this out of here. So no wood in here, it's all metal. So nothing to warp as the camper ages. Full-size bed, and you've got a nice sunroof here. And actually, we'll start right there if you hand me the camera. So here's your solar panels. And that's the solar panels that you'd get, the flexible kind, on a sailboat. Really expensive addition there. So that purpose was for snow loads. It can handle a snow load and it's not gonna break. You can walk on these. If you're going through any sort of brush or raising your camper up under a tree, you're not going to break them or they're going to snap off. So really expensive, but worth it right there. Nice memory foam bed, very comfortable. All the storage and lights, LEDs throughout. Again, full metal. Oops. Oh yeah, there's the release. Full metal all the way through. So top of the line, really everything. Single burner, induction stove. There was a microwave in this spot. It just really kind of took away a lot of storage area. If you wanted to go back to a mountable microwave, you can do it. And that's I forget the name of the washer and the refrigerator and freezer, but that is marine grade, sailboat grade freezer and refrigerator. And then full bath, including shower. So you just bring this up, mount it here, full shower, toilet. You got your soap dispensers here. Lights kind of throughout. Windows throughout, which is really nice. So I'm 6 foot, and there's still, I'd say this is 6'5", 6'7" on the inside. So windows with screens. Oops, you want to get that one for me? And it just locks down. There we go, I'm just shutting those. And then there's your pass-through. So if you forgot something in the cab, you've got everything set up and you don't want to go outside, you can just slip through there. And it closes just as fast. So the toilet is a cassette toilet. So you can just shut that. You can just shut that off, yeah. So you just pull that out, boom, and so that's your cassette. What other goodies do we have? You've seen the back storage area. There's another access port here. Fresh water on board there. So that is a pretty good walkthrough. I've missed probably at least half of what's going on in here. But let's do a quick shutdown just so you see that comes down without issue, and we can always do a test drive on another video. So all of our lights are off. We just hold that. I forgot about our So if you set anything on what creates a shelf on the interior, you've got to make sure that anything you've set up on that is taken down, or otherwise this thing will smush. So that's it. It just takes that long. Everything's buttoned up on the inside. All the doors are closed. Nothing's going to open on you during transit. You just hop in your cab and see where the winds take you. So this is Shep here, Sun Valley Auto Club, taking a look at this global expedition Pangea. Give me a shout with more questions. 208-721-1973. Thanks for watching.